me something I don't know. See, now I look lighter again. See, I want you to turn that light off. What? We got on our Halloween t-shirt. Now, I wish I had my size up here. I was Raphael from the Ninja Turtles for Halloween, for y'all who don't know. So that's about it. Okay, so we're on a roll. I think we've completed about 6 of the 10 videos we're here for, and now the fun one that I love to do, the 5 things I'm not here for. Now, 3 of these things are bus related. One is random, and the other one is random as well. And I'm actually going to talk a little longer. Actually, I want to separate that one and do another video on it. But here we go. So the number 5 thing I'm not here for is people who didn't read their driver's manual. Like, you know, the little book they give you before you get your license. They give you the book. They say, go ahead and study it and come back and take your little temps test. And you get on the road with the driver or whatever. Some people completely neglect that first step of take the book home and read it, because I'm convinced. I had this one douchebag. Let me just tell you a story. I'm on the highway yesterday on my way to work. Drive by my business. Now, I'm in the right lane, the far right lane, right here. There's an exit coming on, and then there's my lane. So I'm driving in my lane. You're in the other lane to get off the highway on Harvard. So I'm just driving, and you decide at the last minute that you magically didn't want to get off the highway. So you damn near cut me off, came all across the single line, and damn near, when I say I laid on the horn, literally full body, laid out on the horn. Like, do you mind? Like, I already have road rage, but it's not like road rage like I'm crazy. It's just road rage to the point where I can't tolerate people who just completely neglect the law altogether. Now, I neglected a little bit, but I at least follow some rules. This bitch, and it was an old woman, which really pissed me off. I believe at a certain age you need to be cut off from driving and given a free bus pass or something of that nature. But she pissed me off, so I'm not here for people who didn't read the book. Number 4 thing I'm not here for is people who get on the bus, and these are the bus ones. There's like, let's say there's one person on the bus, maybe 2. You walk past approximately 20 empty vacant seats just to go all the way to the back of the bus. Now, it's not a problem when the bus is empty, but there's a problem when there's a whole bunch of people on the bus, and, well, not a whole bunch of people, but enough people for you to have to maneuver your way through people, go up under and over and jump behind chairs and stuff. So you're inconveniencing people because you want to go sit in the back of the bus. When there's a seat right here, vacant and happy, nobody's taking. What the hell goes on in the back of the bus that I don't know about that excites people and makes them want to sit back there? Because I don't want nothing to do with the back of the bus. Because apparently my people fought long and hard for me not to have to sit on the back. Not to mention, I prefer to sit next to the nearest exit just in case some shit jumps off. Clearly, because RTA. So I don't. If you know what goes on the back of the bus, let me know in the down below bar because I need to know. The number 3 thing I'm not here for is people who smoke in general in public population. Let me take that back. Let me specify this. People who smoke inside of a shelter, like a bus shelter, or like if you're like standing in like an area where you're closed in, but it's people around you, stuff like that. It's rude because everybody doesn't smoke. Like, for example, I was sitting at the bus stop, and this lady and her friend or homegirl or boy or whatever the hell it was came up and they began to smoke in the bus shelter. Now, you have that right. I'm not here to tell you you can't smoke where you want to, because you can. And at the end of the day, I can't write a letter to the police station and say this bitch is smoking and causing me secondhand smoke. However, what I can do is let you know that it's rude as fuck for you to be sitting here and the wind is blowing like no other because Sandy just left 2 days ago and you blowing smoking shit and it's smacking me in my damn face like I just smoke on it every day and I just love the smell of nicotine, because I don't. And that's in general. It's just, I think it's rude. I do. Like, if I was a smoker, I wouldn't, if the person sitting in the shelter doesn't smoke or isn't smoking, I'm going to assume that they don't smoke, and I will step out of the shelter, do my little puff puff give, and then come back in the shelter. That's just me, personally. I don't know if anybody else thinks that, but hey, that's it. Now, that was a rant. Number two thing I'm not here for, I actually typed this. Bitches that stand in the front door of the bus. That goes for the front or the back door. Where do you think we're going to move and go to if you're standing in the fucking door of the bus? Now you can't see, the driver can't see the mirror because you're standing in front of the damn door, so we can't move. And then you have these people when the buses are really crowded, the bus drivers who just don't give a shit and just will keep piling people on the bus and say step to the back, step to the back. You have these people who will not move. They're like, they have this station spot in the front of the bus because that's where they're comfortable at. No, bitch. You need to keep it moving to the back like everybody else so we can get this process going so we can get to where we got to get to before it's time to get to God. Okay? It's just a courtesy thing. And the number one thing I'm not here for is my new job in retail. I don't know if y'all have ever worked in retail, but I don't have the patience nor the time or energy to do it. And I'm not going to talk too much about that because I'm actually going to do a full video on how much I'm totally not here for retail jobs and things like that nature. So follow me over to the next video with a new t-shirt and we will talk about my new job. It's going to be good.